still not working here for me, your camera, Priscilla, but those kind of things happen, so don't worry about it.
Okay, thank you. I don't know why.
Yeah, those kind of things happens all the time. And normally we don't have any idea why to, but yeah, there's no problem. So
you.
guys, I guess it's the first time that I have the meeting here with Priscilla and Alex. At least I don't remember you guys by the name.
It's my second week in Talking.
Oh, that's really good. And you, Priscilla?
If you, my second time.
Yeah. Which was the first one?
Oh my God.
I'm not remembering.
Yeah, I have a little time here because this time, specific time for me, now it's possible, yeah, because I finished my one task there. I have a meeting the same your class, yeah, your immersion.
I got it. So guys, let's present myself. And Albert is always here all the week. So good evening, Albert, again.
Good evening.
My name is Wellington. I am from Salvador, but currently I'm living in Rio. I have been here on Talking Talk since July 2020, so it's been more than 3 years, and almost the same time that I have been a host. I work with financial planning in a supply chain area, but I am a civil engineer. I didn't work in the area when I graduated. I just changed it. I guess those kind of things happened, and I discovered Talking Talk while I was preparing myself to apply to be a consultant, but I entered in another company. I really like to dance, to discuss about random stuffs, to go to the beach, and nowadays working out, I am going to the gym. You know, I guess Rio de Janeiro does this with the people, you know, a lot of people here work out and you feel like you should too. But it was at first because of health, and then I just got addicted and I like it. I am 28 years old. Yeah, I still 28. And I guess this is all about me. Alex, could you present yourself? And also, how did you discover Talk, you that have been here for 2 weeks?
Okay, I will start to my presentation. My name is Alex. I am 26 and I have a degree in physics. I was born in Pará, but since 2019, I lived in a chaotic city called São Paulo. I love it, SP, and I hope to stay here for more years, enjoying the opportunities of this city gives up. In my free time, I like to go to museums or festivals, hang out with friends, and do other things. I describe the talking in LinkedIn. One friend mine shared the publication about this, and I go to describe what is talking. And I stay liking to conversation with other people in English because I want to improve my English, and it's a good place to make it. And that's it.
Really good. Thanks, Alex, and welcome again. And how about you, Priscilla?
So I'm Priscilla. I live in Petrópolis, Rio de Janeiro state. I'm married, I have a dog. In the moment I work with testing software in a voluntary project. I changed my career recently. And I stay here to improve my English because this new profession needs that a lot. In my free time, I like watching movies, practice yoga, listen to music, travel. That's it about me.
It's really good. Is that hot at Petropolis? Because normally it's really cold, yeah. But
Yes,
nowadays
Today it's cold, yes. But in the last month, it's some days it's very cold, yeah.
no, I
But
have
now
been
it's
there.
more comfortable.
That's really good. I was there in May and I was, oh my gosh, it's so cold and isn't winter yet. I couldn't live there.
More into than summer, yeah.
Yeah, totally. And you have it.
I'm Herbert. I'm 27 years old. I live in São Paulo, and I work in financial department in a consultant company. And I know TNT, I think, on LinkedIn, probably. And I think during the pandemic, I don't know what year. But I just participate maybe 1-2 classes, but I started to participate the class constantly last year. So I think 1 year participating in the classes on TNT.
That's really good. Yeah, you have been here for a long time. So guys, I'm sending here the questions in 2 parts because they are too long that I can paste everything. I don't know if you guys have access to the planner right now, but I just sent here. You already know how Talking Talk works, but just to remind, those questions are just to guide the conversation because the topics are not common things that we discuss normally, and we are here with strange people. In one day, we will know more about each other, but it takes some meetings. But it's really difficult to talk about different topics, so we have those questions to guide. Depending on how the conversation goes, I can follow the order of the questions, or I can just skip or make a different question to our conversation keep interesting. And we have just simple rules that I always say here. The first of all is don't need to say sorry. Mistakes are allowed and are pretty normal. So if you commit any mistakes, just continue. If you have any doubt, you can ask. I'm not a teacher, so maybe I don't know the word, but we have more people here that can help. And this is part of our community, help each other. The second one is we have to listen to others, and also we have to talk and also listen to the others to have this opportunity and really share the experience and enjoy all that Talking Talk has to give. And I think those two things, you know, and respect above all, I guess these are essential here. And starting with the question number 1, I always like to define the things before we start to discuss. So how do you define working under pressure? And can you describe a recent experience where you had to do so? Let me see. Priscilla, how do you define working under pressure?
So in my opinion, working under pressure is in a work environment like rules and the goal is not appropriate. The boss puts pressure on the time. Their needs a good result all the time. Don't give a condition for this, for example. I have situation about that, and I need to complete, for example, one task, a specific test, and I need organize my routine to possible completely, yeah, because depends of the case, yeah. In my case, for example, I remember having some difficult, a little difficult, yeah, but my co-worker, I don't know, I forgot the name in
Co-worker.
English, co-worker, thank you, help me, yeah, and work together, yeah, it's very important in this process, but have a pressure all the time, but it's okay. No problem. Yeah, it's the past, and I reflect nowadays about that, and it's not good, yeah, for health, this situation. That's it.
And you, Alex, how do you define?
Well, I define working under pressure as a moment when you cannot ignore the task. You have two areas, ansiedade and creativity, and use both before the ansiedade takes you down. It's a crazy moment, but about of my recent experience, in the last year, I was working in three organizations. Yes, Julius probably would be proud of me. But there is a problem with using work pressure to advantage when you are tired. A task that you take 20 minutes, it's now done in 1 or even 2 hours. You can't pay attention like you can when you're not tired. And it's a bad moment because you need to choose what will you do and what will you do not. And it's a phase that I remember. And now I don't want to make it. I think a lot of work it's not good to my health and my mental too. And I want to work, not work a lot.
I totally agree with you. And how about you, Herbert? How do you define? Oh my gosh, he lost his connection. While I guess he will reconnect, I will answer this one. I would define just like you guys. I guess it's working in a situation that you don't have so much options to think and so much time to do the stuffs. And I am living a recent experience on that because I work with like this financial planning, and we are doing the budget to 2024. So I have a lot of work to do because it's a lot of stuff that I have to talk to a lot of people, and like 3 weeks, and we are talking about an entire year. So I have to do this and manage to keep doing my routine, my daily routine, the works that I have to do daily. So it's a lot of things to do, but I guess, and thanks God that I am like this. I don't know, all the experience that I have had that became that I became myself like this, but I'm really resilient. I have discovered this. You know, sometimes we don't realize that we are. So I know that is kind of stressful, but it's something that happens sometimes, and you have to deal, you know. You have two options. You can do and you can give up. I have learned to do these steps step by steps that they will work in a certain point, and just trying to not freak out. But sometimes it's necessary to freak out, I guess, to release the stress that you have. And you have it. How do you define working under pressure? And can you describe a recent experience that you have had?
To deal with to work in a pressure, I think it's one of the most important skills on the job, in a professional career, because we deal with urgent situation, important situation. I think you need to have a confidence that you are doing, so it's very important. Confidence that's in your tasks. Measure organization, like due the pressure, you need to know sometimes work in a short period of time, or do many tasks at the same time. So you need to organize what tasks are more important that's and not important, what tasks you need to do or not. And you need to be certain, you need the informations, because maybe it's an important topic that you are discussing. And I think a situation that I did best when I was doing the quotation of the new plans of healthy, because to give a new plan of healthy for the employees are very responsibility, because in my job I need to reduce costs but maintain the quality of the plan. So health is a very serious topic, talking about benefits of the company. So it was a responsibility to choose the better health plan in a cost, at the same time reduce the best costs for the company.
I feel you. I know how is it. People normally ask a lot about it. I guess we learn with time. Guys, I would like to ask something that is not here on the questions, but it's something that I feel, I don't know if you guys share this with me, but do you procrastinate a lot? And like when you are under pressure, you feel like that you are more productive and can do things better than when you have time, or you are a different type of person? Who would like to start answering this?
And when I have a pressure, I make more things. That's when I have a lot of time to make the tasks. Yes, I procrastinated a lot, but nowadays I take a calendar to make a routine. I don't like routine, but it's funciona para mim. And I hate it, but it's a way to I don't make a lot of procrastinating.
What do you think that like having a routine helps you, even though you don't like it?
I like to make a thing today, and tomorrow make other thing. And it's a calendar with the same activities in day by day. It's a thing that I hate. Live the same life day by day. I don't like it, but it's funciona para mim.
Yeah, I totally feel you. And how about you, Priscilla? Do you procrastinate and do you work better on those situations? How is it for you?
So now I think I have more control about the procrastination because I create a routine. Yeah, I follow this, and it's important for me because if you don't put my tasks here, organize my tasks, it's possible I don't do it. Yeah, and I need that, and it's working with me, and I can follow, maybe depends of the day, happening. Sometimes I can to completely the same task, for example, no problem. I don't pressure myself. Yeah, I can continue the other day, but I have a priority in the some case, in the some tasks, because it's important for to continue, for example, the other things. Yeah, and I organize this. But when I don't put this, create a schedule for me, I procrastinate. I procrastinated. Yeah, it's normal in my life. But now I have more control about that.
It's really good. And do you have it?
Yes, I procrastinate too. Things that I need to do that were more productivity, but I sometimes stay in the bed, using a cell phone, doing nothing. So about pressure, sometimes
Your mic is kind of low. I am not listening you well now. I was at the beginning, but it's kind of missing.
the so I'm working on pressure.
Now it's a little better.
Sometimes situation works better in pressure situation because we need the urgency to do. So I don't know if it's I work always, not always, but sometimes it works.
Got it. And we said here about like procrastination and organized things and management in general. But how important is time management when working under pressure? And do you have any tips to share? Like just focus on the situations that you have a lot of pressure and you have to like organize the minimum time that you have to do things, you know? Just kind of the situations that you participate in a dynamics group to an interview, you know. I guess I will start with Priscilla because she said now she is more organized. How do you do these under pressure when you have like a really short deadline to do things?
So when I have many tasks to do, yeah, when I create my schedule, for example, I put the priority, yeah, when I have a little time, yeah, because it's possible happiness. I try to completely the task don't impact, yeah, in the results, more impact, yeah, because it's impossible to control all, yeah. But when I think about the results or priority, I put in my mind, I need to complete this. It's very important. I need to complete because I can prejudice the other my I forgot the name again. Co-host, yeah. I put this priority. I think this, yeah, because depends of the case, of course. When I have a intentional pressure, yeah, it's important to put your mind, organize your mind, and analyze the situation, and to do the task is very important, and don't have a more impact, yeah, in general, yeah. But some depends of the kids. Sometimes it's not easier, but I try.
Yeah, I know it isn't easy. And you have it. What are your techniques?
I think I'm analytical, like with numbers and with data. And it's trying to first know Excel, and I work with try to learn Python. So there are some skills.
So you try like to use technology to help you to do the things.
Yeah, try to analyze data and understand data and automate my tasks.
And you, Alex, how do you manage your time? What are the tips and techniques that you apply when you are totally under pressure? You are muted, Alex.
Now I trying to use a Pomodoro method to stay focused with short stops, because I turn off my cell phone and turn off our of apps on social media, to I'm not distracted with this. Uh, for me, it's so good, because I want to stay focused and have a time to take a cell phone for 5 minutes and return to stay focused. It's working for me. Uh, I make the same Priscilla, make a list of my tasks with the task its priority and the rest of the tasks. Then if I finish the main tasks, I can cooking for me that night, or hang out, and then I have a premium of I finish my task, and it's me. Uh, it's incentiva a querer fazer, making, and I to make a smart alarms with important messages in a log of day. If you need to send this email 2 p.m. and this messaging, remember that it make it before the hour. And that's it.
I guess I use the same strategies that you guys use. I was here with a book that I have, but I just filled them all. That I also write the things that I have to do, and sometimes I put numbers, and sometimes, you know, I don't put in number, but I put on order. And I think that have total silence and be like in a place that no one can talk to you, like turn off the cell phone and put in silent. Don't use WhatsApp, because people can send you messages and put you and take your focus out. And also put some strategies, some strategic stops, to drink water, go to the bathroom, or just to relax. And but I guess that the most important thing is focus on what is the main objective of what you are doing, because sometimes we can really go to do something during all of the things that you have to do that is easier to you, or maybe it's the difficult one, but it's not the point that you have to like do. And I guess like write exactly what is my objective, what I need to do, what I need to give, what was asked to me, to not forget this. So all the time I ask to myself, am I doing what is my objective or not? To not losing the focus, and I like to write a lot. I guess this keeps on your mind what you must do. And we said here about techniques, about definition, and that we have on situations like this. But do you remember any situation that you have experienced that give you positive outcomes, like that you learn something about working under pressure that you'd like to share here? I know it's a difficult question, yeah.
I have one history. So I have a master's degree in nuclear technology at USP. And in my qualification, I have 1 week to deliver the text to the evaluators. And in the last hour of the last day, I managed to write 10 pages and assemble 4 figures that were used of my dissertation. And it's a boom of the creativity and a time it's so short time.
Yeah, you made something, really big in a short time. I don't know if I would be capable of that.
And I remember because I stay I don't know, I'm reading a book called The Good Side of Deadline. And one phrase of this book take me attention. This phrase was, "I work best after the deadline was passed, when I am in panic state." I think
Yeah,
deadline is one of my pressures, and when you stay in panic state, it's a moment we stay with a lot of creativity to make this test.
yeah. I do it or I will die. It's something like this. I must do. And you have it. Do you have any like unexpected situation that you're under pressure and give you positive outcomes in any work that you have, like as a consultant? I think that you had a lot of these, but there is one in special.
I think the case that I mentioned about choose the best plan, reduce costs, and make the quality. I think I made I don't know if how the opinion of the people, the plans, but with the cost reducing were so big. The plan I chose because specific plan that I choose a plan that. The company ever used it in some years ago. So I think if people say that was okay, and one the based on the other things like the hospital, the reimburse, many things try to use, and I think what was choose okay choose okay choices. I think.
Good. And you, Priscilla?
Yeah, I have some situation I explain about one. I remember when I involved in a little project, it's important to analyze a big data and to create a presentation for to analyze and for to create strategies and a presentation in the cases, né? For the, oh my God, director, yeah, diretor, yeah. It's so hard. I remember I have 1 week, yeah, and me and the group and me together create and thinking about, and it's involved to finish the search about the techniques or strategies for to put it's possible put in practice, yeah, for to finish the project, for to create a presentation to involve these aspects, yeah. And it's a little hard because I consider it a little time, because it needs a big things there. No, many things, and I have a little time for to complete that, and a good presentation, yeah, because it's no about my boss. It's about director, yeah. It's more intention. I think that, but me and the group involved in this case, all the time together, thinking about putting your ideas, yeah, and talk a lot, and everybody help each other, yeah. And if it's possible to, was possible to a good presentation and a good result. I consider a hard time in my experience, yeah, because I think when I need to create something, a good something, it's important to have more time, yeah, for to have put more mais efficient, yeah. I think this, and I need to create something, and you don't have a big time, it's not possible to create a good thing, a good strategies, yeah. Depends of it's to involve a little things, okay, it's okay, a little process, it's okay. But when I involve an activity reflecting the result about finance, the company, I consider it so hard, yeah. But that's it.
You're saying this, I just remember I have a lot of situations, but I guess I would choose one that you say, about that involves a lot of in the company. When I just joined at the team that I am now, it was a time that the team have 4 people, but 2 of them was like in license because they just have childs, so they were helping their wives with the child, and it was one person, only one person, and I was there. I didn't know how the things worked, and I have to learn in a short time to help. And my co-worker, she was with me in a call because it was during pandemic, and I just recorded everything that she taught me. And I was watching and we were watching to do the things and help with the stuffs, because otherwise oh my gosh, I just forgot the word. The suppliers wouldn't receive the payment, you know? So I was, oh my gosh, I have to learn this. And a lot of other troubles just happened during the process. And I have just to learn really fast. And also I have to give to decide one path with one of the suppliers to reduce the costs. And it was really crazy to just 1 month in the beginning, you know, and I was there explaining to the director to the CFO actually, that why we were spending so much than the last month, and I was there like, oh my gosh, what I have to do here, I don't have an idea. I'm just discovering now, you know, but I have to explain to him. Yeah, but I have learned that I can manage those situations. I just have to focus a lot, but it's really difficult, you know. So I totally feel you, you know. 1 week to do all of these, it's a mess. And guys, we said here about the good stuff, you know, that have what we learned, the tips and how to manage them, but we have bad sides on these too. And how could you describe, you know, the impacts of stress on decision making when you have under pressure? And how can we do decisions on these situations? What are the harms effects of this? You know, let me say it again, I guess shortly, because I said a lot and make it difficult. But what are the harm, the bad effects on making and working under pressure in a lot of time, if and how can this cause stress and impact badly on our lives? How would you guys say about it? And you can say about your own situation or in general situation, how do you see it? Would you like to start?
I can start.
Go on, Herbert.
Okay. Due in the pressures, of course, is very difficult. Of course, there's type of pressure, like make of a bind, or you are in the car or driving a airplane. Of course, there are many situations that you have pressure. I think you need to be calm. You need to be calm, concentrate. Like your breathing is very important in this case, because you are relaxed and calm. And when you are calm and concentrate, you think you're more logical. You think in a logical way, and not you are affected for the emotional situations. Because if you don't understand your emotions, deal your emotions, you can do tests to do decision that's not logical and harm your company, harm many things. So you need to be calm, concentrate to make logical decisions.
And what do you think, Priscilla?
Yeah, I agree with Herbert, because if you need to take a decision, it's important to be calm to decide a good options. Because when I have stress, it's not good, because you don't think about you can analyze, yeah, the situation, because you forgot around your depends of the intention about the stress, but in general it's not good. You can find a good results when I take a decision, a bad decisions. Yeah, it's important, like you have said, keep calm, breathe. It's important, and if possible to take a decision the other day. Yeah, it's not possible now. Oh, I don't have oh my God, I forgot the name. A conditions to decide that. Yeah, next day I return about that, and talking about this, and I decide together if us. Yeah, it's important to try take decision when I stay more calm. Yeah, I think that.
You know, you said something really interesting about like these aids. You're saying that you need time, and taking time is something that you should have a really good self-awareness to say to people. And normally people doesn't have this, you know, like saying because these make you vulnerable when you say that, you know, I'm stressed right now, I need some time to think about it and make a better decision. Normally people just go and take one decision to show that, you know, I am smart, I'm prepared, and this it's not the best option normally, you know. And you, Alex, what do you think?
I agree with you because in the moment of people under pressure, the people want to make a decision. Uh, this is a best decision on the moment, but this is decision, but can be not a good for organization. And I think that the people can be make a review meeting to finish all of these decisions before to bater o martelo. I think it's healthy to don't make a bad decisions and compromising this our work we make together.
Yeah, better. And guys, do you think that burnout has related with working under pressure? And there is any way that we can, like, I forgot the word. It's like put this aside. It was not the expression, but I guess you guys got it. If can we prevent it? Would you like to talk about this?
I think about about only birth, yeah, about the other, about your health. Yeah, it's important to take care all the time about your health, especially when I stay in the pressure working pressure. Yeah, because it's possible to follow this way. Yeah, but for health it's not good. Yeah, you need keep control about some bad situations. Yeah, don't it's not I forgot the name. Você não pode permitir this bad situation influence in your life. Yeah. It only work. Yeah. I think this now. Yeah. Because I have a long time ago some difficulties about that. And now I put in my mind, my life, it's more important. Yeah. I need money, I need work, but I need take care about my life. Yeah. And I need, because if you have a bad situation to involve and create in your mind, oh, I need that, I, I need a perfect person, yeah, you desenvolve the different, I don't know the name in English, doenças, yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, I totally agree what you said. And would you like to add, Alex, about this topic?
I think you need to separate your life, the personal life of your professional life. You can to be a free time to think about your life or make exercise, walk, and the time of you stay focused on the work. If you go out of your free time to work a lot, uh, in one time you give a burnout because it's no way to live, and I can't to separate the time to work and the time to rest.
And you, Herbert, to post this one. What is your opinion about this?
Sorry, what is the
It's
question?
about burnout. How can we prevent this? And if these kind of situations under pressure, like enforce those, like allow these, you know?
Think it's not easy to do this. Maybe think that physical activities can help. Make a run or playing football or gym. Make a physical activity. Try to meditation. I never try constantly, like to mentalize, to breathe. I think maybe it can help. Think two possible ways to deal with the situation.
I just agree with you guys about this. I guess it's really important we like separated, as Alex said, our professional and personal lives, and have a time to ourselves to take care of our mental health, to be with our family, to be with ourselves, do things that we like to do, and rest a little, because, you know, our brain, it's our machine, you know, it's our tool that we have to use all the time. So if we be tired, it won't work. So sleeping well, eating well, doing some exercise, and have leisure. It's really important to be a good professional and to deal with under pressure situations when it comes, and these not like leads to a burnout if it happens all the time. So we have to set the boundaries and the limits, as Priscilla said before, you know, see the situations and do not submit ourselves with those. And sometimes it's really difficult because we need to work, we need to have money to pay our bills. So to like it's a line that we have like to settle, and I have to submit myself to certain situations sometimes because it's necessary, but sometimes this can prejudice more and bring more bad aspects to your life than good ones. So guys, I guess is this, we have just more 2 minutes. I just would like to thank you for coming to this meeting. It was really good to discuss about it. I will send here this survey to not forget. To you guys give feedbacks and comments about the topic and about me as a host. And I don't know if you guys just saw here, but I put the next week meeting, the topic, it's about something that I was watching a video that was really interesting. It's on the Normos channel. I don't have the link here, but it's about using hate to engage, you know, how those people use hate to make the marketing grows faster. So we are going to discuss about this next week. If you guys want to join in, you can just see before, and this is the name of the channel that you can find about this. It's really interesting if you guys want to see, and you will realize that you are being manipulated all the time, and we can almost we can't do so much thing about it. And that is the sad part. Yeah, but I guess it's this. So guys, good night, take care of yourselves, keep studying English, take care of your mental health,